About 1 year after Demi's death, Sabrina De La Rosa, a mother of 3 expecting her 4th child, also died. January 10, 2020, her mom says she went to the hospital healthy and 9 months pregnant, and while her baby boy is still here, she is not.
It was a shock to all of us that such a happy, joyous occasion turned into such a tragedy.
When Sabrina De La Rosa was 9 months pregnant, her mom says her daughter went to the hospital when she started having contractions and unbearable pain. Originally, she was checked in and sent back home, but when the pain continued later that day, she returned to the hospital.
She was, like I said, healthy and her pregnancy was, well charted, and there was no complications or anything, and she did not walk out of the hospital. She died due to medical negligence.
De La Rosa requested we do not reveal the details of this case because there is still pending litigation. But a search for the physician on the medical board says, quote, an accusation has been filed. The physician has not had a hearing or been found guilty of any charges. But her mom says her previous pregnancies went off without a hitch.
She had 3 children that were healthy. All her pregnancies were good. They were, no complications. They were full term.
De La Rosa says Sabrina was excited for her baby boy because she was going to complete her family.
She was really thrilled. She didn't think she was going to have any more. And my mom had just passed away 10 months before Sabrina did.
Now the rest of their family is working to move forward, but she says it's not easy.
Traumatizing for not just me, her mother, her siblings, which she has 2 sisters and a brother, and but to her other children. She has a 16-year-old daughter who was, at that time 13. And her other daughter and her son and the baby that she'll never meet.
While her memory lives on through her 4 children, most of them are in therapy as they continue to struggle with the loss of their mother.
My grandchildren are scared to go to the doctor. They're afraid to walk into a hospital. It's just, how do you deal with that? How do you go on? How do you make it okay for them when their mom went in healthy and never came out walking? She came out in a body bag.
What's the response to the people who say, well, they just made a mistake, but the mistake cost your daughter's life?
I don't think that there's a mistake. It's a behavior that they've gotten comfortable with, because a mistake is, I messed up and let me fix this. If you look at the deaths here in Kern County, there is no mistakes. It is just lazy, outright just non-caring and negligent. Their mind is, these women are charts. They're not human.
While Sabrina is gone, De La Rosa says she is continuing to learn from her daughter's death.
Those that, don't know, you can ask questions. Ask before you even commit to a doctor. You can interview that doctor. You can ask them questions, and before you commit to them. I never knew that. And
adds she just doesn't want people to experience what her family will forever go through.
If people think that it couldn't happen, it can't happen to them, please think again. I would have never thought in a million years that my daughter would die, going in to have a child. I never thought that she would. And it was preventable, so there was no need for her to die.
Again, Sabrina leaves behind her 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls.